Morning, guys. So today is Monday, February 17th. Ooh. February 10th. I'm so excited to get this week speeded up so we can have a February recess. But I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I might be leaving early today. She's just gonna finish up endocrine, even though endocrine is a strong unit. I'm just exhausted, especially for the fact that there was so much content that we had to cover over the weekend. We don't have no tests today, which is a blessing. But when we come back from February recess, we have 2 tests. We have endocrine and we have circulatory too. So on my February recess, I'm really just going to be studying and trying to get med templates done and get caught up if I need to get caught up. And then also we have to go over our community health project. And you know what? I think I forgot to go to Sam's house. I really think I did. Sam's gonna kick my behind, but I'm gonna make sure that I talk to her when she gets to school, because she's one of the girls that's in my group, and I feel like I have not contributed anything to this community health except for asking her to ask questions while she was at the facility that day, because they went Thursday and I couldn't go because I had to work. And I just needed them to get footage of them doing stuff hands-on and answering 2 of my questions that I needed answered. But other than that, that's all we're going to be doing today, just endocrine. The rest of endocrine for med-surg, not for A&P, but for med-surg. And that's about it. But your girl is exhausted, and I just need some rest. And then tomorrow we're going to finish up circulatory too, but Mr. Cope is no longer here, so I think someone else is going to, sorry if I had squirted some spit out. So somebody's going to be finishing that unit for him. But I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Yeah, I was exhausted, but I stuck around though. I did. So basically did more of the endocrine today. And we also did posters explaining like different thyroids and all that stuff in the system. So tomorrow, God willing, I will do a video. Well, not a video, but show you like what we did and some of the things that were on each topic that we talk about. I'm just tired. And then it's like my car. I just pray that my car get fixed before it's time for it to get inspected. That's another thing. Is like when you're going through school or any type of program, it's like you face so much. That's just honesty. Like the front of my car, like the hold on. This car's coming by fast today. You gonna let me over or what? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. It's like this car's going nobody by. Anyways, it's like everything is going on my car. I'm not gonna say it's going, but the front of my bumper got hit a while back at my old job and never got fixed, only because security claimed they couldn't find footage of the person who hit it. It was a couple of us that got our car hit. Like one girl got her mirror taken off, they couldn't find that footage. Like it was just so much at that job when it came to security and their footage. And then a couple days ago when I was at my client's house, I had drove my car into the snow. Like I tried to ride over it, like the snow. And you know how you have like a car that's kind of low for the snow? You kind of like using all your might to get the car out the snow. So my check engine light came on, and like this squiggly line in the car signal light thing came on. So I gotta see about that. I just pray to God that it gets fixed or it disappears before we inspection on my car. So we'll see. I'm just gonna remain humble. Other than that, that's all we did today, was just go over endocrine. That's it. That was it today. And I finished my Healthy 2020. I did it on nutrition and weight status. And what else did I finish today? And that's about it. And then over the week, we gotta go, I gotta go to my shadowing thing, my shadowing positions, but there's one I won't be going to. And that's that dialysis one. For some reason, I just can't do it. So next Wednesday, I'm going to go to the orthopedics because I have experience in orthopedics. So I'm going to go and do a shadowing thing there. And then I'm going to do a shadowing at the other place for the OR. And I'm just praying I get the OR. If I can't get anything to do with labor and delivery or pediatrics, I'm praying I get the OR because they don't have emergency right now for us LPNs. But you never know what other jobs they might have in store while we're still in school. Because, you know, they offer you these positions now, but then you never know what can happen or transpire in the months to come. But like I said, I'm only thinking about positive things and remaining humble. And I hope you guys are doing the same thing. And let me tell you ones that's trying to get to the LPN program or any nursing program. But I'm really going to just hit on LPN. Don't overthink, you know, things, and don't feel like, oh, you know, the work might get so intense, I might not be able to finish the program or get through it, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's the purpose of going to school. They will teach you these things, you know, they will make sure that you understand. Like, there's so many resources out there to help you understand topics and stuff, so, or lectures. So please don't give up on applying to nursing school or anything, because everybody can pass. It's all about, you know, your attitude towards being in the program. And not just that, also with work, how hard you're gonna work to get to where you have to be, you know, because I'm telling you, if you don't try to enhance your career in life and you just stay stuck in one place, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you only got one life to explore all the opportunities out here that you can possibly, you know, achieve. So don't give up. You know, apply, do your thing, graduate, pass the NCLEX, or whatever you're going out for. You could be a lawyer, pass the LSAT, you know, handle your business. You know, everybody think like, oh, I might not be smart enough, this and that, I'm too old, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you cannot put barriers on education. So do your thing. I just want to throw that little advice out there for you. Don't think because you feel like you might not understand the material. Heck, half of us in the class don't understand the material, but eventually you will understand it because there's other resources out there besides just your teacher, the people in your class. There's, like I said, there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos, books, you know, hands-on experience. This goes on and on and on. So don't let other things stop you. But I'm about to get home. I'm going to show you guys like how my car looks, and you can be like, oh my gosh. Even though it was a 2010, it doesn't matter the year. It's just about the condition, how my baby look on the outside. Like right now, I just passed a car that has a mirror hanging right off of it. It's a Saturn, looks like a blue Saturn. But see, that's another thing. Like, when me and my husband get our house, I told him I refuse to live on a busy street like this, where you on the main street. We have boys that like to go outside and play a lot. So imagine them playing ball in the front yard, their ball rolling to the street. I'm gonna lose it. I'd rather just live like inside the streets, if you know what I mean. I'm not really explaining it, but if I'm explaining it right, like not the main road where cars always transport back and forth. But what I mean is like, I'd rather live on a street, like the inside the street, like that. See, like you go down the street like that. So that's how I want to be able to get my place. Is like I said, in the inside of the street, not on the outside where everybody passes by, but inside. But just rambling now. I just got a lot in my mind. I've been journaling a lot. I just got a lot in my mind, and just got to make a lot of changes, you know. Just some things I got to work on, and personally, you know, just got to focus on me and my boys and my husband, and, you know, things like that. So I'm just, like I said, been writing down things that I need to just pray on and focus on, and the list goes on and on. So we'll see. I think this video is going too long right now. Oh, and Wednesday, I'll get a chance to go to the place where we're going to be doing our community health on as a group. And I'm so excited because I get to do my video. Because, like I said, I'm happy that they got footage, whatever. But it's just something about when I get my footage, I have to have it a certain way. So, we're going to put all of our stuff together. We're going to Sam's house on Saturday. I love Sam's house. I'm telling you, I love her house. I just love her as a person. Sam is so cool. She's crazy, but she's cool. But she's good peoples. But, it's going to be like 6 of us all together there, but I think one of us can't come. Sam's on Saturday. So, like I said, Wednesday, me and a couple of us will be going to the place that we're doing our community health project on, getting footage. We're gonna try to see if we can go to the other location, because this place has other locations in our area where we can go and get information from them as well. So I'm just going to look around and see about that as well, because that way it can kind of give our presentation more of an oomph. And there's another thing that we're going to be doing for the class, but we're not going to say what, because that's none of people's business. So we're going to see how many groups there are, and then we're going to probably do something. So I'm just not going to say what. So I'll talk to you guys later. I want to show you my car though, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, still Monday. So your girl did not leave school, but I was exhausted. Hey, today is Wednesday, and I have to say, like, this is one of my most unproductive weeks ever. So yesterday we had a different teacher, because we don't have our other teacher that was supposed to teach us circulatory. He's no longer here. And she was a good instructor. She's an MP. It's just that the lecture was so long, and it's like she kind of taught us in a way where we understood it. She, you know, she gave us like diversity type of lecture, where she tells you like the causes in certain ethnic backgrounds or whatever. Like I said, she's amazing, but it was dragging and I fell asleep. I had to leave class yesterday. Like, I didn't leave the school. I just left class, because there's no sense in me sitting here sleeping on her and not getting nothing out of it. So I just had to leave out the classroom. And because one thing about me as a learner, if I keep hearing the same thing over and over again, I start to lose interest and I'm not gaining nothing out of it. So I have to get up eventually and just leave. And I just thank God that we have a whole week off where I can just focus on studying on my own at my own time. So today I have to go to the place where we're doing our community health project on. We got to take some pictures, a little bit of video, and then we should be done. And then, like I said before, we're going to Sam's house on Saturday. But other than that, today I think it's a free day, or we're doing some endocrine, I think. I'm not for sure. I gotta check my binder. Not my binder, but my planner. Hold on. Gotta check this planner. Hold on. We're in February. So we're doing a little bit of endocrine, class meeting, enrichment time. That's all we're doing today. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, so today is Thursday and we will just be finishing up circulatory today. I'm not really in the mood to like really listen. Like I said 1,000 times, I'm just the type of person that just can't keep retaining the same information over and over again. Eventually I'll lose interest and I'll just like start forgetting. So I will be listening a little bit only because I'm here. But I'm telling you, like, this been one unproductive week for me. Like, I don't feel like doing anything. I wanted to stay home and sleep. But what's the point of staying home and laying on the couch? But I want to show you some of the things that we did do in class, like the other day. Like, we're doing different things in the endocrine system, like some of the syndromes, the diseases. So I want to show you some of the ones that we did in class because we kind of got some mixed up with the evening. So this is one of them, Cushing syndrome. See if we got any more from our class because she took some of ours in her office. Like a lot of us don't have ours in here. This was one of the medicines that we actually did. And then we did hyperparathyroid. Show you. We did that one. We did this one. I can't pronounce that word for nothing. See if there's any more. We did Graves' disease. This one's actually sad though, when we were talking about it in class. And then this is the Goiter. They did a good job with that drawing too. And then we had metformin, one of the medications that we did do. And then this is what me and my group had did. This is the medicine we had to look up. But like I said, some of the posters are in her office, so we couldn't like really see all of them. Well, you can't see all of them, but there was more. But I just hope that you guys have a beautiful day. More like I'm gonna post this early, only because I'm not going to be doing nothing later but working at my client's house and just studying. You know what, take that back. I'm not going to study because, like I said, I need some time to just sleep and process life. So whenever you guys feel unproductive sometimes or burned out, just stop for a minute and just come back to the table. You know, sometimes you have to just give yourself me time day. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you just stay on track, but you have to stop for just a minute and just recuperate. So that's all we're gonna be doing today for Thursday, is just finishing circulatory, because we have endocrine and circulatory 2. That's circulatory 2, not as in 2, but circulatory 2 and endocrine, we have a test after we come from February recess. So that's why I said I can't keep retaining the same thing over and over again. I just need some time to just sleep and catch up with life for just a minute, because we have a whole week off. I don't want to be a slacker though during the week, because that's another thing too. Like, you have a week off and you forget. So a lot of work is done. And also we went to the place yesterday, but like I said, I'm going to record that video, but I'm not going to make it public yet for the community health project until after we present it to the class, and then I will release it for the public to see it. But yesterday, the only thing I can say is that when we went yesterday, it was a humbling and it was a beautiful tour and a beautiful experience. And it just make you look at life in a different way, as in be thankful for what you do have, because there's people out here that is less fortunate, that don't have much. So yesterday, when, like I said, we went to the place, I had cried because it's like a wake-up call. Like, stop complaining about small things when someone is going through something more worse than what you're going through. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys that video and the experience that I had caught footage of. And like I said, I will talk to you guys tomorrow about clinical and how it went. And then that'll be that. Peace.
We had the MRI performed a couple of days ago.
It's to make sure that she hasn't had any new episodes of silent strokes.
That's right. And the answer is no. No evidence of possession. So it's all done and it's really good news. Okay.
When you have a kid with sickle cell, I've talked to many families. You have a person with sickle cell anemia, right? I didn't mention the mini strokes.